Hey, welcome to my channel. Welcome back, that is. Glad you could come back. Today, what I wanted to do was I wanted to review some everyday drugstore products, beauty products that I use every single day, if not every other day. I may switch around here and there. But overall, these are the products that I swear by and I just totally love. So I just thought I'd share it with you, and maybe I use something that, I don't know, maybe you have heard of but have never thought about using. And these products are excellent. Recently, I want to start off with my teeth. Yeah. I want to start off with my teeth. I changed my toothpaste for the last a couple of months. And now I use the Arm & Hammer Advanced Whitening toothpaste, and this is excellent. This toothpaste, I swear by it. I mean, you don't have to buy any strips to make your teeth any whiter. This just does the job, and if you have not tried it, you really should try it. You know, everybody use the Beauty Blender. Well, I've tried the cheaper versions and I didn't really know any better as far as what the difference was, because I started out with the cheap version. Then I moved on to the Technique blender, and I got it in like the 2-pack. I bought it at the drugstore, and you notice the difference. This is very good. This is a product that I bought over and over and over again, and I definitely will recommend this to you. Another everyday product that I use, I'm going to try my best to move along kind of quickly because I do have so much stuff here. I may even cut it down. The L'Oreal Voluminous. I don't wear lashes, fake lashes, on an everyday basis, but I do wear the L'Oreal Voluminous all the time, every single day. Only on occasions do I ever wear lashes. Next, moving right along, it's a couple of e.l.f. products that I really like, and this one is called the Hydrating Under Eye Primer. It comes with a pump, just to give you an idea. And it only takes a little bit. You put it under your eye. I put it on top of my eye, and it really is very nice. It starts out a little tacky, but it dries up very nicely. Another one of the e.l.f. products that I really like, and I'm very fussy about my blushes. The e.l.f. blush is really an excellent product. To give you an idea of, this is really some nice product. And I have tried a lot of e.l.f. products, and I do use a lot of e.l.f. products every day. And it's to keep my budget down, to keep me looking as good as I think I look or I want to look without having to break my pocket. This Infuse Primer, I have to use a primer because I have oily skin, but I have more so of a combination oily skin. You know, in my T-zones, I have oily skin. This is one of the best reasonable primers that I've ever used, and I decided to stick with it. I bought this product over and over again, and I find myself coming back to it all the time. No matter what I do, I always find myself coming back to it. The next e.l.f. product I want to talk about is the mist, spray mist. I used to only use the Fix Plus from MAC, which is an excellent product, and I love the product. But MAC can break your pocket, it can break your budget, and I found this finish, and this is less than half the price of what I pay for the e.l.f. MAC, and it does the same job. It gets the same job. I get the same results done. The next one I want to talk about is a BB cream. I went through MAC BB cream. I went through 2 other BB creams. I don't really remember the name because it's been a long time since I stopped using it. But I come across the Kiss BB cream. And this cream is excellent for those days when I don't want to put makeup on. I just want to keep it light. I want to let my skin breathe. This is a very good BB cream, and I would really recommend that you try it. As far as my eyelashes is concerned, my eyebrows and eyelashes, e.l.f. eyebrow primer and lash primer. This is some very good stuff. When you put it on, it really gives a nice hold to your brows after you've done your brows and you've done the makeup and all that. It really holds for a long period of time. I also want to talk about, speaking of e.l.f., as you know, I use a lot of e.l.f. products, but I do also use a lot of high-end products as well. And I got on a binge about finding a certain pink color for my complexion. And it all started out with having a MAC lipstick that came out that was a limited edition. Everybody knows how the limited editions come and go and you can't find it anymore. Well, I found that this matte lip color balm, this by e.l.f. is really nice. It gives a nice color. It's light now. I will tell you, you'll have to apply it a lot more during the course of your day, but each and every time you'll love it so much, and you should try the colors, the different colors. You'll love it so much that you're going to want to continue to applying it because it just looks so good. The color pays off, but it doesn't last long because it is light. What I'm wearing today is Revlon Color Burst, and this is the stick, and it's a matte. I love this. It looks so nice, and it stays a long time. So this is something that's very much well worth purchasing and buying. I also have on today NYX eyeshadow. It's a gray shimmer. It's gorgeous. I have it in the corner of my eyes. I wore it to work today, and I love it. I just love NYX eyeshadows. It's half the price. It's worth the money, and I definitely always buy it. NYX is another big product line that it costs half the price. Once again, I say it always, it costs half the price, but it's worth the money. Now, I have a problem with dark circles under the eye, and in my previous video I did show you where I used a dark circle under eye cream every night before I go to bed. I apply it, but still, when the morning comes, you still need some help because nothing goes away overnight that quickly. And I use a orange coral base, a deep colored concealer by NYX. It's dark, but it works for my complexion. And if you haven't tried any concealers, or if you have dark circles under your eyes, I would recommend that you use a coral under eye concealer because it counteracts the blueness, which is the darkness in your eyes. You have to put something the opposite in order for it to work, for it to actually cover up. Because if you don't use a coral base, what will happen is that you will wind up seeing a deep gray look under your eyes. Concealers. I've been through a lot of concealers, and I do wear high-end concealer. I actually mix my concealers every day. I wear high-end concealer, which is MAC, and I also wear a high-definition concealer by NICKAK. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it well. NICKAK. And this high-definition concealer is what I highlight with. And it only costs, I think I paid $2 for it. But I keep going back and I'm always getting it. It pays off. It pays off. It's worth the money. Going back to lips, we've got CoverGirl, Revlon, not CoverGirl, but Revlon lip gloss. These lip glosses are actually excellent. They're a little thick, so I don't know. If you don't like tackiness, I would recommend that you maybe put it on sparingly. But it actually, the color, the pigment actually pays off. There it is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It lasts, but it is thick and it can be it can be a little tacky. If you like, I would say if you like it, you don't mind it thick on your lips, then it's fine. But it is gorgeous. It really is. Once again, another eyeshadow that I'm learning to use a lot more. That is actually excellent. I never thought about using it once when I was using MAC and I started experimenting more and more with makeup. Wet n Wild. Their palettes are excellent. They're very pigmented and they're very, very reasonable. They last long and they don't fall apart when you go to touch them. They're not very loose. They're excellent. I would definitely recommend to use it. NYX has some of the best eyeliner and lip liner pencils. Very, very pigmented. Here's two colors. Of course, I have plenty, but I'm just wanting to show you the color payoff for this one. It is beautiful. The colors come out deep, vibrant, and the color that you actually see on the end is actually the color that you get when you put it on. That's an excellent buy, and they're very reasonable. As far as last but not least, I'm going to talk about my foundation. At one point, I was only using MAC foundation, and that's all I use. And then I started, when it was hard for me to get to the store, to one of the MAC stores or the Macy's store, the Pro Shops, to get the foundation that I really needed, and I just didn't have time. I started experimenting. I started looking at YouTube videos, and I came across two that I saw that fit me very well. And for my complexion, believe it or not, it's very, very, very hard to get a foundation that you don't have to mix. All of my foundations outside of MAC, I've always had to mix them, but on days I'd find that the MAC would even come out a little darker. What I have on today and what I've been wearing for a good 2 months or so now is the L'Oreal True Match. I'm sure you've heard of it. I don't know if you tried it. I wear the C7, which is a cool color. They have such a large variety. You cannot go wrong with this foundation. It's light, it's buildable, it's excellent. And I am so pleased with this foundation. I really am. Prior to using the L'Oreal True Match, when Revlon came out with the Color Stay Whip, and I used the color 340, this was my #1 foundation. And this really is my #1 foundation. I love whip foundation. I think the color is so smooth. It gives you that really, really nice smooth color, and the texture it's like whipped. It just feels whipped when you put it on. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. The only thing that I do when I use when I use this foundation, I still will mix it a little bit with another foundation, simply because it comes out a little too matte for me, and I like a dewy finish. So I definitely will recommend this. If I'm ever stuck in a pinch or stuck out there where I can't find anything to buy, and this is what I have to use, it still will look excellent on me whether I use it with another foundation or not. I still will be very satisfied with it. And I want to take this time and thank you for looking at my channel. If you like this video, I ask that you click on like, and I ask you to please subscribe. Thank you very much for coming. Bye bye. All things real. God bless.